thank you for the support in advance. We'll try everything to make you guys proud. I didn't get it, but once you become a player and you understand, I think we did not have much knowledge about the Australian team then. Yeah, that's the way I want to. I want to play whatever is left for the national team. It's been pretty good. I think the last 1 week we have worked really hard. A lot of us have got better in terms of fitness, and also few of us who were struggling with small niggles have come out of it, which is good to know. And everyone seems focused, which had to be given. But the one good thing is the camaraderie between the boys is really nice. That's something that is visible, clearly visible, and that's something that I'm really happy about. Yeah, that's the way I want to play whatever is left for the national team. The other day before coming to the camp, I was having a chat at home with my wife, and I think the way I was speaking about the game against Australia or the Asia Cup or the qualifiers against Afghanistan, it seemed to her that I was taking too much pressure and I was too. And she said a very good thing, that just go out there and enjoy. And sometimes we footballers, we forget that. We started playing football because we love it. Whenever you give us the ball, even a small-sided game when you're young, you play because you're completely immersed and enjoy it. But then when you become a professional, sometimes you get bogged down by whatever is happening, the noise and the expectations and the victories and the losses and this and that, and the essence of why you started playing football is lost. So good that she reminded me, and I came to this camp with that mentality where I just want to enjoy it. Take as much information from the coaching staff as possible. Of course, when you say enjoy, it doesn't mean that you forget your duties and to be serious, and also the fact who you're playing against. But at the end of the day, once you're all well prepared, you have to go there and make sure that you enjoy it, because a happy bunch will probably have a bigger probability of doing well. Oh, it's massive. In these tournaments, you rub your shoulders with the best in Asia. When you play teams like Australia, Uzbekistan, they are knocking and probably are going to be there to play the World Cup from Asia. So you can test yourself. What is for sure is that we have improved in the last 5, 7, 8 years. But then when you play teams like these, you actually understand how far you are, what are the things that you have to improve on, and you get the tempo of the game, which you're not used to generally. You're not used to, when you play our league, we're not used to the kind of tempo that Australia and Uzbekistan are going to bring. I'm talking about these two teams, and not serious because these are two teams that we're facing first. And that is important. Play this kind of tournaments, be at the topmost level as what you can, so that you can rub shoulders with the best in Asia. So you kind of have an idea exactly how far you are, what are the things that you want to improve at. And it's a good marker and tester for us as players, and also in a wider range for the whole nation to know exactly where we are. All different ways that we have qualified. The one common factor was that we had to work really hard to qualify, whether it was Gachibowli, from there to now when it was in Calcutta, all the qualifications were not easy, and we had to really work hard. I've always said this before also. I've said this to the boys, I've said it openly, that qualifying for the Asia Cup should be the bare minimum that India should do from now onwards. Not trying to put pressure, but then what it does is then it's a good way of judging that you are on the right track, and also it gives an opportunity for you to play against the best in Asia, and that is something that we should do every edition. And not going too much into the future, but if you go to the third round of the World Cup qualifiers now, which we are really optimistic about, you automatically qualify for the next Asia Cup. So like this, you always have to be a part of this big tournaments. I mean, Asia Cup is the World Cup for Asian teams. It doesn't get bigger than this for the other teams, barring the 5 teams. The 5 teams who play World Cup, apart from those 5 teams, it's the World Cup for us. So I think it doesn't get bigger than this, and we should always aim and we should always be here at the big tournaments. Oh, unbelievable. I think Gurpreet and Sandesh. Of course, there is Rahul BK, there is Amrinder, there is Pritam Da, the senior ones in the team. But Gurpreet and Sandesh especially have really evolved into being the characters they are now, which is that they are good at what they do, they are talented, but also as role models they are exceptional. I see that here. The connect between these two and the whole other boys is lovely, and they make sure that they are good examples on and off the pitch, so that the next generation knows exactly what to do. And this is the kind of culture we want to leave for the national team, where the seniors are good, decent, proper professionals, and the others can follow. So in that context, both Gurpreet and Sandesh are doing really well. I'm really happy, because the moment I go back the memory lane, they were kids, they were young boys who just came, and now when I see them, they are our stalwarts, they are our pillars, they are the ones who take the team forward with them, and it's amazing. Sometimes Sandesh or Gurpreet will bring those stories back when they were young boys who just came with a lot of dreams in their eyes for the national team, and now they're done really well. The good thing is they have their mind in the right place, and they know that I expect a lot from them, and I'm pretty sure they're going to continue it. I think we did not have much knowledge about the Australian team then. When I say knowledge, about minute details, like right now, we watched the whole match that they played last against Bahrain. We have the Palestine clip. We know all the players, which leagues they are playing. We have individual clips on them. So I think one of the stark difference is that we have much more knowledge about them. And when you have knowledge and familiarity, the fear goes out. Because when you don't know, you don't know. But when you know, even though I must admit they are good, they are a couple of levels up than what we're used to playing in ISL, but at least we know. At least we know exactly who and what and the way they play. So I think that's one of the difference. It's not good. I will tell you exactly what mentality we are going through. We just take one game at a time and give a good account of ourselves. Make sure that we are well prepared and give whatever we have. Because the thing is, and why I'm saying this is because we haven't played a team like Australia and Uzbekistan, so I can't tell you exactly what we're expecting. And because of that, what we are preparing is we're going to be as prepared as possible, take as much knowledge as possible, and go out there and give whatever we have. Game, I'm not sure, but I think I'm more happier, I'm more calmer. There is a different, something that I can't explain, kind of a responsibility and a purpose that is added to life. I'm also fortunate that my wife is doing all the heavy lifting so that I can, and she's with Dhruv, so that I can come here and train and play, getting 8 hours sleeps every night, and she doesn't. But on a serious note, yes, it just gives you a different purpose, which is something that I can't explain. A lot of people who had become parents told me this before I was, but I didn't get it. But once you become a parent, you understand. So much calmer, much happier, and different purpose in life. Thank you for the support in advance. We'll try everything to make you guys proud.